Welcome for third session of slope and deflection of beam. In this session, we are discussing numericals on simply supported beam. Problem number 1. Determination of slope and deflection of a simply supported beam when it is loaded with point load and UDL. Let us discuss the problem. Determine the deflection under load for a beam shown in figure. Here simply supported beam loaded with a UDL of 2 kN per meter on 4 meter span, whereas a point load of 4 kN acting at 1 meter distance from point B. Let us discuss. Now first step is to determine the reaction. We have to apply the conditions of equilibrium. Summation of Fy is equal to 0. So Ra and Rb are vertically upward, so plus Ra plus Rb. Whereas these 2 and 4 are vertically downward. So minus 2 into 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So Ra plus Rb is equal to 12. We can give equation number 1. As we are moving for a second condition, summation of moment about point A is equal to 0, clockwise moment negative, anti-clockwise moment positive. So we are taking moment at point A. So the moment of 2 kilonewton is 2 into 4. It will appear at a center position. So we can get the distance, that is 2 meter over here. So 2 into 2, 2 into 4 into 2 is the moment of this 2 kilonewton, whereas this 4 is 3 meter away from point A. So 4 into 3, both are clockwise in nature, so minus. So minus 2 into 4 into 2 is the moment of this 2 kilonewton force, whereas this minus 4 into 3 is the moment of the 4 kilonewton force. Rb is anti-clockwise in nature, so Rb into 4 is a moment of this Rb kilonewton force is equal to 0. So we get Rb into 4 is equal to 28. So Rb is equal to 7. If I put the value of Rb in equation number 1, I get Ra. Ra value is 5 kilonewton. Let us put the values in the diagram. Ra is equal to 5 kilonewton and Rb is equal to 7 kilonewton. So this is my first step to determine the reactions. After this, I need to mark origin at the left hand side. I have marked origin at left hand side where the x value is 0 over here. Now, opposite to this, I have to mark a section XX just before the reaction. Now I have to take the distance of this section from origin, that is be the x over here. After this, I need to mark a distance of this 4 kilonewton. So this is x distance and this much distance, A to C distance is 3 meter. So this distance is x minus 3. Let us go for the moment about section XX. As I am moving from right to left, my sign conventions are like this. Clockwise moment are positive, whereas anti-clockwise moment are negative. Here we have to determine the moment about this section XX. We can also write in this format, mx is equal to ei d2y by dx square. So let us start the moment. Now here, moment of this 5 kilonewton, moment of this 2 kilonewton per meter and moment of this 4 kilonewton we have to take. As this 5 kilonewton is x meter away from here, which is clockwise in nature, so 5 into x. Next, this 2 kilonewton is acting at a distance of x meter, so 2 into x, it will appear at a center position over here and the distance get divided into two parts, that is x by 2. So 2 into x is a moment, is a conversion of this UDL into point load and x by 2 is the distance. So 2 into x by 2, I can write 2x square by 2 is a moment of this 2 kilonewton per meter, which is anti-clockwise in nature. The moment of this 4 kilonewton, 4 into x minus 3, which is anti-clockwise, so minus 4 into x minus 3. So this is my equation number 1, moment. So I can write moment equation. If I my next step is to get 3 equations by integrating the moment equation. After integration, I get this equation. If I integrate this, ei remains constant. Integration of d2y by dx square is dy by dx. 5 remains constant. Integration of x is x square by 2 plus I have to add the constants of integration just after the first moment. Then this 2 get cancelled down. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. Next minus 4 as it is, 4 constant. This x minus 3 is a unique distance, so we need not to separate it. So consider this x minus 3 be the x part over here. So integration of this is x minus 3 bracket square divided by 2. We can give this as a equation number 2. as slope equation. If I integrate this equation again, I get ei remains constant, y over here 5 by 2 as it is. This x square, integration of x square is x cube by 3 plus integration of this constant of integration c1x plus I need to add the constant of second constant of integration c2. Again this 1 by 3 remains constant. Integration of x cube is x raised to 4 divided by 4 minus this 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 remains over here. X minus 3 bracket square integration is x minus 3 bracket cube divided by 3. Equation number 3, that is deflection equation. Once I get the three equations, my fourth step is to apply the boundary conditions to determine the values of constants of integration, that is C1 and C2. If I go for at point A, my x value is 0 as well as deflection value is 0 due to the support. I am putting this value in equation number 3. Once I put this value in equation number 3, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, C1 into 0, C2 remains as it is, 0 raised to 4, 0. Here 0 minus 3 becomes minus 3 and this distance is not minus over here. So I am neglecting this value also because it is minus. So I get C2 value as a 0. Similarly, I am moving for point B. If I apply boundary conditions at point B, so at point B, I observe x is 4 meter away from point A, that is origin, and y is equal to 0 at support. So I am putting this in equation number 3. If I put this in equation number 3, y value is 0 over here. So 0, then x value I am putting over here 4, then here 4, again C2 value I know that is 0. Here x value I am putting 4 and here also 4 minus 3 which is positive, so I am taking this also in consideration. So I calculate this value, I just get the answer of C1. Now here my C1 is minus 7.83. So these are the outcome of application of boundary condition over here. So this is now I have completed the step number 4. Now I am moving for the important part, that is I need to determine the deflection under load. If I want to determine the deflection under load, this load is acting from how much distance from origin, that I need to see. So if I want to calculate deflection under load, so here is the load of 4 kN which is at point C. So I have to calculate y at C, which is 3 meter away from point A, that is origin, from A to C. So I am putting x is equal to 3 in equation number 3 to determine the value of y at point C. If I put this value ei into y is equal to, in place of x I am putting just 3. Here C1 is minus 7.83 into x, that is 3. C2 is 0, so I am not considering over here. Here I just put the value of x, that is 3, and here if I put 3 into 3, this value becomes 0. So I am getting the value of y at point C, that is minus 7.74 divided by ei, it is in meter. So like this we have to determine the reaction by using conditions of equilibrium, taking the moment by considering origin at left hand side and section opposite to that. By integration we get the slope and deflection equation. Applying the conditions of equilibrium we get the constants of integration, and according to the question just put the value of x and get the answer related to deflection and slope. This is the beauty of Macaulay method. Thank you.